that I'm at an all-time.
Alright, what is going on, guys? This is your boy NX Studio here, bringing you guys another new Photoshop tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a simple and professional looking banner. Now, in this tutorial, you guys don't have to install any plugins or any brushes. I'm just going to use all the default brushes that they provided, so you guys don't have to worry too much about like what's going to happen. Do I need to buy this plugin? Do I need to get this? And do I need to download this? And where's the download link? But don't worry about that. For this is only going to be from the default brushes, and everything is going to be default, so just the preset, so don't worry about that. Well, maybe something, I will leave this template down in the description, maybe if I remember. It's YouTube banners template. You can turn this off, you can just delete this one. So if you guys don't want to show this, just delete it or turn the eyes off. Should be fine. And I still have I have all the guys here and everything for you ready to set to go. So yeah, now first thing what you want to do is just I always like to do this, I like to keep the template like the bottom black, still black, because you could always go back and refer to it. But let's just press the G for the fill-in bucket, or you could just press over here for the fill-in bucket tool and turn your color to black and just fill in. Nothing's gonna change because my background is black, but double click on the layer to bring on the layer style. Now here's the fun part. Go to turn on gradient overlay. Now I already have it to the settings, so it's not too big of a deal, but I want to reverse this so the gradient is coming from the top instead of from the bottom. So you want to turn the opacity down like this shit. This is the original, like if the default settings for it, but I already like set it to like 10% for the opacity, so it should be fine. So you guys don't have to worry too much about it. So let's press OK on it. And now what you want to do is to press B on your keyboard or go to the brush tools and change the color to the color that you want. I'm just gonna do blue. I love blue, so yeah, blue for the win. Now go to your layer, create a new layer. Now use the bracket tool. Oh shit, yeah. Oh fuck. Alright, sorry about that. Use your, okay, for the brushes, sorry about that. You have to use the circle. Make sure the hardness is down to 0%, so it's gonna be all feathering and all these kind of stuff. So go to the center of the shown part of the banner and use the bracket to make it like 1/3 bigger for the the strip like in the middle, maybe 1/3. Use the bracket tool, or just basically go over here and turn this up and down. So it depends on you. So yeah, now what you want to do is go maybe around the middle of the ruler, right there, around there, and just hold shift and drag it across. Don't do it 2 times like me. I just want to make it like like that. Now set the layer style to overlay, or the blending mode to overlay. Now create another new layer. Change the color to white. Go right in the middle and 2 from the side, but don't make it too down like this one that I did. So go from the side and just press it like that. No, this one's stupid. Like that. Alright, now just press overlay. Give you a nice little glowish kind of stuff. Now just create a new layer. Make it a little bit lighter blue, and drop down the the brush size, and just go across like this. And yeah, make sure the size are different and they're spaced out. You want to create as much variety as you possibly can. So yeah, it's all about like designing. Just make it like different and variety and different kind of stuff. So yeah, make sure I leave another one in the middle. So I also change it to overlay. As you guys can probably already tell, you guys are just overlaying different kind of stuff onto this layer. So yeah. Okay, now let's create another layer and drop your brush tool down maybe to, hold on, and change your color to white. Drop your brush down to like maybe around, I don't know. Let's do 15. So just go across like this. So you're creating like a particle. It doesn't have to be like in the pattern-ish or something like that. Just make it like that. and also press overlay on it, and as you guys see, he's got a few like particles on it. Now what I'm gonna do is I want to try to create like a depth of field type of feeling to this banner. So what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of like Gaussian blur on it. I can't fucking speak today. What the fuck is going on? Okay, add a little bit Gaussian blur onto it. Maybe just like, I don't know, 5 pixels. This thing's great. All right, now create a new layer. Make it medium size, like 9, and also goes around and just press it. Make sure they're not too close to each other. Just randomly press it. You don't want to like, you know, overpress it or whatever. So there we go. Now also put it on overlay. Now you see this little pretty cool effects. And I'll just go create a layer and drop it, and then like, can't fucking speak. What is going on? All right, and drop the size down to like 2 or 1, and just proceed to go ahead and press even more onto your banner. So just also you have to overlay it. Now you can't really see, but add a little bit like a feeling to it as you like zoom into it. So that's pretty much it for the particles. Now another thing I like to do is go to your create a new layer, press your pen tool, and just drag a little curvy line over here, and press Alt to anchor that point and drag it across, and do that again. And now you have this little weird ass looking shapes. Now press selections to make the selection tools, and use your brushes. Make sure the softness is down to like 0, and just make it as big as possible, and just goes around it like that. So you kind of see a little bit like feather-ish kind of effects right there. Control D to deselect and set the layer blending mode to overlay, and now you get this little cool looking wavy kind of stuff. I don't really know how to call it, but you can just always move it around. Control J to duplicate it, and just resize it and duplicate it to make it more like, you know, different looking and type of stuff. So I'm just gonna put 2 right there and add another one right here like that, and increase the size. Is like about that. Should be fine. Actually, I'm gonna do that like that. There we go. Now something I also like to do is the same way, but it's just a little bit different, is to also do another curve still. Just, you know, just make a little curve, and now the side doesn't matter. So just yeah, selection, and go back to your brush tools, and make sure it's on white, and the softness is down to 0, and fill it in like that. Now that's it. That's all you need to do. And also control D is deselect and overlay the layer style, and maybe turn a little bit, and control J, don't move it, and do it another time. Control J, do it again. Fuck. Alright, there we go. Now all you have to do now is to make it look nice like that. Now I maybe like to rescale like that. Alright, this is looking pretty fine right now. Now just select all of these and control G in it, and I like that's just me. I like to keep it organized, so just make it a background. Now that should be fine until now. This is looking pretty sweet right now. So hold on, I need to fix something. This is not looking good at all. There we go. Turn it a bit. Alright, there we go. Because you kind of see the edges. You try not to like, okay, let me just turn this off. You try not to show the edges over here, because it's gonna look like really fucked if you like showed it in the you know, the actual banner. But even like you show it like this, and then you feather out the sides over here, it's still gonna be looking pretty good. So just don't worry too much about it. But you know what, I'm just gonna make a quick banner for myself. So let me just add my logo in like that. Making a quick logo for myself, and scale it down, put it right in the middle. That, rasterize it. This is my and press T on your keyboard to bring out the text tool, and just type in whatever text you want. For me, I'm just gonna type in X, and enlarge it maybe to 20. It's fucking small, dude. Alright, okay, there we go. Okay, 50 should be fine. Now make sure it's lined up to the top with the thing, and there we go. Now I'm just gonna create another text layer and type studio in. And this is a little bit fun part. You can play with the typographics. Make it like a lighter or not bold, and turn down the not turn down. Make the text smaller, maybe like that. Yeah, it's looking great. All right. Now another fun facts you could do is you could actually do things like that to make it like matches the side of the text, so it looks great. So there we go. Now you can kind of see it's not like lining up and this kind of stuff. Now another thing you could do is to shift and select all of these two, and then just free transform it and make it the size you want, something like that. Maybe I might scale it down a little bit, and maybe add like a, I don't know, official channel. Yeah, it should be fine. Cool, it's looking great. So far, so good. Alright, just add that in. Maybe make a set it to, oh shoot. Alright, 15. Alright. There. Frick, I hate this thing. Alright. Set it to 10 and lined it up with the text. And what now you can do, you can kind of see if you enlarge, it's going to go over the boundary of the logo. So what we can now do is go to characters and make the spacing of the words a little bit bigger, maybe like 300. That should be fine. Alright, now just move it to the side so it kind of lines up with the text like that. Now it's looking pretty cool, pretty swift, so it should be fine like that. Oh, frick. No, dude. What the frick? Alright. Oh, I forgot it's 300. Alright, there we go. Okay. Let me give me some time to slow down here. Alright, there we go. It's looking pretty square right now. Now, I'm actually going to move this a little bit further from the my logo. So I'll just select all of them and put them and center them like that. Just looking kind of pretty cool like that. Now, that's it. You're basically done right here. It's looking great and everything is looking just fine. You could put this on your channel and no one's gonna fucking freaking like talk shit to you, get a worst band in the world or whatever they might talk to you. But there's a few more things you could add to make it a little bit much more better. Now, before I start this tutorial, I say you're not gonna use any brushes from download, but if you happen to have a few brushes that you download them, I highly suggest you download them from internet. As you can see, there's all kinds of cool brushes over here, so you could just download a few of them and maybe mess with them. Those free brushes are awesome. Now maybe I could use this and just plug it in and add an overlay onto it, and then turn down the opacity down to 50. You see it kind of adds in a little bit oh shoot, okay, there we go. Adds in a little bit different variety to the Control J again and flip horizontally. Alright, it adds a little bit kind of just things like that, but I'm gonna hide it for now just so you guys can see the changes without the brushes from other downloads or whatever. But there's also other things you could do, like color correction. Here's the adjustment layer. If you don't have it, go to Windows and find adjustment. Just press that. There will be out. So what I like to do is I like to add in a little bit of contrast, maybe 10. Too much. Maybe turn down the use legacy, because it works really well with photos if you have legacy on, but I don't think it works well with this. So just maybe a little bit like that, and turn the brightness to 5. No change in that. There we go. It's looking great. Now also you can add in a little bit of levels and boost up the brightness like that. There we go. And also you could add a hue and saturation and just basically change the color like that. Now what I'd like to do is, this green looks fine. Turquoise, kind of blue or green, whatever. Now for adjustment layer, because they have layer mask on, so you can actually delete parts of the adjustment layer with just brushes. It's always amazing to see how it works and type of stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brush out half of the okay, this is how layer mask works. If you have no clue how layer mask work, You see this white thumbnail over here? Yeah, this white thumbnail over here is basically is all white. So it's for the white part of this thumbnail over here, it's showing what is on the layer over here. So if I turn this off, of course it's not going to show because I turned it off. But yeah, and if you fill it in with black, it actually act like an eraser and erase like the part of the layer. But if you fill in with white again, it's actually gonna show back again. So it's kind of like a reverse eraser and eraser tool. So it's really useful. So I'm just gonna erase, like started from half and erase this part of it, maybe a little bit more or less featherish like that. Oh no, okay, this is gonna be interesting. Maybe like I don't know, like that. Yeah, it's kind of looking pretty good. Now you can see like a little color changes over here, but I like to do it like that. There we go. So you can kind of see the two from the bottom to the top is kind of like fading-ish kind of stuff. So it's looking cool, looking great. Now you're basically done, and hopefully, guys, this is really hopefully this is helpful to you guys. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial, or maybe just next video, whatever. But drop a like, leave some comments, let me know what you guys want, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, baby. And yeah, just add in the two things that I add, and it's looking kind of swell. So yeah, peace.